Hello everyone, how are you? How are you doing? After 2 weeks gap, we are back for the lesson for the computer class. So I guess you have read a little, studied a little in this 2 week. If you have not, in case you have forgotten, we were discussing the theorem of Boolean algebra last day. So we have discussed complementary law, commutative law, everything. And after last day, today what we are going to do is, today we are going to discuss, we are going to apply those law into use. Like we will solve some expression, we will simplify some expressions, we will apply those law particularly. Okay, so the last law we learned last day was De Morgan's theorem. Okay, now De Morgan's theorem is was this, in case if you have forgotten. Okay, so x plus y, this is complement sign. If we have this sign, then we will break the or, we will make the or change the or into and, which we have done, and break the line as in break the complement. We have x plus y whole complement, so we are breaking the whole complement into different complements, like x complement dot, which is and y complement, right? In case if you have x and y whole complement, then you will break the and to or, and then you will break the line, which is x bar y plus y bar. In between you are changing the and to or. Okay, this was the De Morgan's theorem. Now get back to today's lesson. We are going to apply, see, you can see that we are going to apply few of this, right? So the first one I have done here is, I have written AB complement plus A complement or AB whole complement, right? After that, what we are going to do, we are going to change all the or to and. First we have changed that, then we are going to break the complement or break the line. So we are breaking the whole line and we are giving it to every three of the values we have. So AB already had one complement on it, right? And then we are breaking this complement, so it is again getting another complement. After that, A also already had a complement from the very beginning. We are breaking the line, that's why it is getting another complement, right? And AB didn't have anything, so it's getting the line from here. After that, now in case if you have forgotten all the law, I would suggest before this lesson to go through all the laws once, because all the laws will be put on use today, right? So in case if you have forgotten, and you have to write which law you are using at the right hand side. Okay, in every single line, if you are using any law, if you are applying any law, you have to make sure that you have written that in the right hand side. Okay, so we are applying the law AB double bar, which is, if you have double complement or double bar, that gives you the normal one. Okay, if you have double complement of A, that gives you A. If you have double complement of AB, that gives you AB, normal AB. Okay. So from this one we are getting AB. From the last one we are just keeping it that way, that is AB bar, and this one also had two complements on it, that's why we are getting A from it. Now the next law we are using, that is, if we have A into A bar, it will give you 0. That we are using AB into AB bar, it will give you 0. That's why we are getting 0 here, and then we are multiplying it by the leftover A, and anything into 0 is giving you 0. Understood? Everything clear, guys? Or should I make you understand it again? First of all, we are breaking the complement, we are changing the ors into ands, and if you have and, that will change into or. Okay, after doing that, we will simplify it using the laws we have read in the previous lesson. Okay, now another question, you have read the duality principle, right? So another question come for you like this, like they will give you a formula, or they will give you what to say, simple expression. You have to give the dual of it. Okay, give the dual of the following result in Boolean algebra: x and x complement is equal to 0 for each x. So you have to change the ands to the or, that is, you have to change the dot to the plus, and all the 1 present there, you have to change them to 0, right? So x dot x bar is equal to 0 was the question. The answer will be x dot की जगह plus x bar 0 की जगह 1. Right? For the next one, what we can do? We have x, give the dual of x plus 0, x or 0 is equal to x. So we can write x और की जगह dot 0 की जगह 1, which will give you x, and this is true. We have proved it the last time. Okay, dualing principle is very easy. I'll give you a question on this, whatever I am doing. You will do it one more time from the PDF to make sure that you have learnt it. Okay, now the next one we are going into is simplifying a Boolean expressions, which we are going to do a lot today. Okay, now while simplifying the Boolean expression, you will meet two things. One is SOP, which is sum of products, and another one is POS, which is product of sum. So if we have this A, B, C and X, Y and Y bar Z and Z bar X bar, these are all the products. See, sum of products. So what you have to do? You have to sum them up. Understood what we are doing right now? We have few products. We will just add them up in case of SOP. In case of POS, if we have few, we will have few sums together, like x plus y. This is a sum. Y bar plus z, A plus B plus C. So these are the sums. We are going to product them together. Understood? X plus y dot y plus y bar plus z dot A plus B plus C. Am I clear? Okay. Now comes all the algebraic methods where we are going to actually simplify the expression, right? 1 minute. Okay. Now for the first one, I have A plus A B bar C D plus or A B bar C D or A B C D bar or A B C D. Now from this two we can see A B bar C is common in this two, right? So we take A B bar C as common, and then from this two D bar and D. Here we can see ABC is common. Okay, so if ABC is common, we take ABC as common, and then D bar and D is left, which we OR. Now we know we are using the formula where D plus D bar is equal to 1. Here we used A and A bar is equal to 0. Here we are using A or A bar is equal to 1. That gives you ABC into 1, ABC, AB bar C into 1, which comes up with A B bar C, which I have not written. You can write it right there. A B bar C plus A B C. From this two we can take AC common. After taking AC as common, we are left with B bar and B. B bar plus B gives you 1. So AC into 1 gives you AC. Right? You can write it here. A multiplied by 1 gives you A. This is the rule that is used. Now we are going to do this. Have you understood this one? This is the easiest one. Okay. Now we are going to do this. Now for this we already have xy whole bar plus xy. Now we can break this using we can actually break this using De Morgan's law, which is called De Morganization, right? So this is the second law, x bar plus y bar, because this is ANDed together, plus x bar plus xy. Okay, this is using De Morgan's second law. Okay, now x bar plus x bar plus y bar plus xy. Now x bar plus x bar gives you x bar, and x plus x gives you x. This is common. Okay, this is x bar plus y bar plus xy. Okay, now we will change it. Now this gives you x bar plus y. Why? this 2, okay. This 2 gives you x bar plus y using the formula where x plus x bar y is equal to x plus y. Okay, this is the formula. Now x bar is there, but y bar plus y gives you what? 1, because we have learnt it here that anything opposite y plus y complement gives you 1. Now anything plus 1 will give you 1. X bar plus 1 will give you 1. This is the formula used. This is how you do it. I know you guys are little skeptical about this formula. X plus x bar y is equal to x bar y. If we had x bar here, so okay, I'll make you understand this. X plus x bar y, if you have x bar here, you will take x bar and you will take y. If you have x here, you will take x and y. We are ignoring this one. If you have this kind of relation, we will do it here again. I have actually done it. So we have AB plus AC whole bar plus AB bar C, and then multiplied by whole AB plus C, right? Now after that we have multiplied this AB bar C AB, AB bar C C. Now we have actually place them into right places, which is A B bar C, A B bar C C. Now we know that B and B bar gives you 0, which we have here. That's why the entire thing makes you 0, and here we can write, we have to actually write C into C bar gives you C. Sorry, C into C gives you C. Now for this we have A B bar C, this we have 0, A C bar was there, A B was there. Now what we are doing, we are breaking this using De Morgan's second law, right? Just the way we did here. We are breaking this into De Morgan's second law, okay, from this to this, and then we are putting them all in a line. A bar plus AB, C bar plus ABC. Why I have done this? Because see here I use this A bar plus AB. So I told you to take the first one and B. See, I have written the first one plus B. I have ignored this one, right? And for this one we keep it like that. Now what we have? Now we have A bar, C bar. Now from this one we can take, because B we have here and B bar we have here. That's why we are taking B, and from leaving the B bar we are taking AC. You understood this? First of all, after this we changed the place. I changed the place. I wrote A bar, I wrote C bar, then I wrote B, then I wrote B bar AC. Why wrote it like that? Because we have B and B bar one after another. It will help you to simplify. Then I am taking B from here, and from the second term we are taking AC. We are ignoring the B bar. After that we have A here and we have A bar here. We will keep that one after another. We can keep that one after another, okay? But we haven't, I think. Oh, we have taken C here. We could have taken A also. Anyways, we have taken C in this case. Okay, you could have taken A also. If you are doing with a flow and if you are taking A, then it's fine. Now we have taken C bar and we have made it CA. Now from C bar and plus CA, we are taking C bar and A. We are ignoring C. After that, what we are doing? We have A bar and A. A bar and A gives you 1. Then we have B and C bar. Now 1 plus anything added. See, I have written anything added to 1 gives you 1. So 1 plus anything is given you 1. Do it one by one. Pause the video. Do it one by one. In every line you get stuck, you look at the video. Even after that, if you have any kind of query, do write me back. Okay. Now going to the next one. Now we are going to learn actually more about logic gates. We already know about logic gates. We have covered the 3 basic logic gates, which are NOT, OR and AND so far. But there are some more logic gates which we derive from actually the basic gates. These are called the primary gates or the basic gates: NOT, OR and NAND. From this NOT, OR and NAND we derive the logic gates, the new logic gates. Okay, from NOT and OR we make NOR, from NOT and AND we make NAND. Even after that we have few more logic gates which are called XOR and XNOR. We are going to read about that. And please remember one thing, that with the I am going to explain you 2 input logic gates, but you can also have 3 inputs or 4 inputs or more than those. Okay, you can have any number of inputs you want. Now NOR gate, for this you have X and Y as an input, 2 input. Now you take the OR gate and you take the output of the OR gate and you push that through the NOT gate and get the output, that is called the NOR output. So the NOR gate actually looks like this. You have the output of the OR gate, you push it or you pass it through the NOT gate and you get the output, that is called the NOR gate's output. Okay, now the sign or the gate symbol, logic gate symbol of the NOT gate looks like this. NOR gate looks like this. Okay, and the sign is F equal to X plus Y bar. Now how the truth table looks, you have 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1, that you know. Now if all the input signals are low, then only the output signal will be 1 in case of NOR gate. If all the input signals are low, then only the output signal will be high in the NOR gate's case. See, it's just complement of OR. So for OR, what we had, let's read the OR first. Okay, fine. If we had 1 in any case, the output will be 1 for OR's gate, right? See, the output of the NOR gate is exactly opposite. You had 0 here, the output is 1 here, because we have to have the input signals as 0 to get the desired 1 output in NOR case, right? Next we have NAND gate. Now in case of NAND gate, if we have 2 inputs, then we will push the output or pass the output of the AND gate through the NOT gate, and that answer will be NAND gate's answer, right? That answer will be NAND gate's answer, and the sign will be XY bar. Okay, the logic gate of the 2 input NAND gates look like this. NAND, and in front of that the sign of NOT. Okay, you will draw an AND gate and then in front of that you will put a NOT gate sign. Now how will the truth table looks like? XY is the input, F is the output, 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1. Now if all the input signals are high, that is 1, then only the output signal will be 0. If all the input signals are high, then only the output signal will be 0 for NAND case. All the input signals are high, then it will be 0 for NOR case also. But if even one input signal is high, then the output will be 0 in NOR's case. Okay, only if both the input signals are high, then only the output will be low in case of NAND. Okay, now I will introduce you to the XOR gate. XOR gate is an exclusive OR gate. It's an exclusive OR gate, and the sign of XOR gates look like this. Okay, plus and then circled around the plus. Okay, now I am teaching you 2 input OR gate. You can have 3 input or 4 input XOR gate as well. Now very important thing for XOR gate, XOR gate produces output 1 for only those input combination that have odd number of 1. বাংলায় বলছি, যদি ইনপুট সে যতগুলো সাপোজ 3টে ইনপুট আছে 4টে ইনপুট আছে, যদি ইনপুট সে অড নাম্বার অফ 1 থাকে তবেই আউটপুট হবে 1 in case of XOR. See, in the first case there is no 1, that's why the output is 0. কটা 1 আছে? একটা 1, that is odd, that's why the output is 1. নেক্সট ওয়ানে কটা নেক্সটটাতে কটা ওয়ান আছে, একটা ওয়ান আছে, দ্যাটস ওয়াই দ্য আউটপুট ইজ ওয়ান অ্যাগেন। অ্যান্ড দ্য নেক্সট ওয়ান দেয়ার আর টু ওয়ান্স which is an even number, that's why the output is 0. See, I have written it as well, number of ones in even and odd. Is it clear? In case of XOR gate, if you have odd number of 1 in the input, then the output will be 1, otherwise it will not. The sign somehow looks like this: 0s or 0 is equal to 0, 0s or 1 is equal to 1, 1s or 0 is equal to 1, 1s or 1 is equal to 0. Clear? And then comes XNOR gate. Now XNOR is inverted XOR. We have XOR here, it looks like this, it's just OR. You will put this sign before OR. Okay, you will just draw an OR gate, you will just put this sign before OR. And for XNOR you will put another NOT gate in front of XOR gate. It's just inverted XOR gate. Now XNOR gate produces output 1 for only those input combination that have even number of ones, just opposite to this. এটার অপোজিট, যদি তোমার ইনপুটে ইভেন নাম্বার অফ 1 থাকে তবেই আউটপুট 1 হবে। প্রথমটায় ইভেন নাম্বার অফ okay, 1 minute. So I thought I did some mistake, but it was not mistake. If you have even number of zeros as well in this case, okay, যদি সবকটা জিরো হয়, যদি সবকটা জিরো হয়, নট ইভেন নাম্বার অফ জিরোস, সরি মাই ফল্ট, যদি সবকটা জিরো হয় তবেও আউটপুট 1 আসবে ইন কেস অফ XNOR। যদি প্রত্যেকটা ভ্যালিউ জিরো হয় তবেও আউটপুট 1 আসবে, কিন্তু যদি ইভেন নাম্বার অফ জিরোস থাকে তবে ভ্যালিউ 1 আসবে না। অনলি ইভেন নাম্বার অফ 1-এর ক্ষেত্রে আউটপুটটা 1 আসবে, এবং যদি সবকটা ইনপুটের ভ্যালিউই জিরো থাকে, দ্যাট ইজ লো, দেন দ্য আউটপুট উইল বি 1. Am I clear? I thought I was mistaken, but I am not. Everything is written correctly here. One, you can say ki mismatch or something, that exceptional actually the word should be 0 0 যদি প্রথম যে ইনপুটটায় যেখানে সবকটা জিরো থাকে, এক্স ওয়াই জেড ABC এনিথিং, সেক্ষেত্রে দ্য আউটপুট উইল বি 1. Am I clear? Now একটু হার্ড পার্ট, you have to, hard but enjoyable, okay, you have to design a circuit. The circuit will be given to you like this. You have to design the circuit. Now AB is going through the AND, using the AND gate you draw this. We have A C bar, we have drawn A, C bar আছে, তাই জন্য C এর সাথে আগে একটা নট গেট লাগিয়েছি, তারপরে C টাকে পাস করিয়েছি AND গেট দিয়ে। Now we have B bar, that's why you have done B bar here. We have A bar, that's why we have done A bar, and C টা normally গেছে C bar, then এই তিনটাকে AND gate দিয়ে পাস করিয়েছি। After passing all the values we have got some output. Now we will pass the output of this through the OR gate. We have passed the output through the OR gate and have got this, because this is sum of product or product or sum. This is sum of the products, right? This is sum of the products. Now let's do the next one. This is x plus y. So we have x, we have y. We will use what gate? OR gate. This is x plus y. We have x bar, which we will get like this. We have z bar, which we will get like this. Then we will pass it through again OR gate. Then we have yz, y or z actually. After we have got all the outputs, we will pass it through one AND gate, which will give you x plus y and x bar plus z bar, y plus z, and it together. So this is product of sum. So please keep one thing in mind. If you have product of sum, then this will be given you as capitals, the x, y, z in the function. And if you have sum of product, then the literals will give you as the smaller one, a comma b comma c. Understood? Okay. Now this is a very tricky but important thing. We are almost at the end of the chapter. So this is where you see, you know what is and, what is or, and what is not. We will transform, we will express the simple AND operation with the help of NAND. I have literally written Nana, my god. So we will express all the operations, all the basic operations, that is AND operation, OR operation, and the NOT operation using NAND gate, and then we will express it using NOR gate as well. Okay, first let's understand the AND gate concept. So in x dot y, we can express this like this: x NAND y, NAND x NAND y. We will x NAND y twice, sorry, we will NAND x NAND y twice. Okay, we will NAND x NAND y twice. So x, this is NAND and NOT together, this is and this is NOT, that is this is NAND. So x y NAND, and then we'll pass that answer again through the NAND gate, which will give you x dot y. We will pass the x NAND y twice through the NAND gate, that will give you x dot y. This is the expression. We had this one, x NAND y, NAND x plus x bar y bar. We had, I expressed, okay, I wrote it like this. So we can break it as De Morgan's law. You can write it like this. I have used it here. Okay, now NAND gives you a total complement of it using this. Then you can again break it like this. After breaking it, you will break this line. X already had a bar, I am putting another complement here. Y already had a complement, I am putting the complement again, plus the same thing. Now x bar bar will give you x, y bar bar will give you y, x double bar will give you x again, y double bar we will give you y again. That gives you x bar, x y, a plus a will give you x plus y, that is a. Okay, for the OR operation, what you have to do is, you have to x NAND x and then y NAND y and then NAND them together. Here you had to do x NAND y, here you have to do x NAND x, okay, and y NAND y. Now you will pass it through like this: x through the NAND, which gives you x dot x dash, x y dashed. So multiply, and then NOT. This also gives you and then NOT, that is NAND. Then you will pass through it another NAND gate, which will give you x plus y. X bar NAND y bar, which gives you x bar dot y bar whole bar, which gives you x bar bar plus y bar bar, which gives you x plus y. Now in case of NOT operation, NOT x is equal to x NAND x. X NAND x gives you like this. Then you can break it and you can get this. Okay, I can break it for the line. Fine, this is the middle line and it will look like this. Done. X passing through the NAND gate will give you x. Done. So should we learn the NOR gate first, or let's do the diagram first. Okay, so this can be written as y NAND z NAND x NAND z. Okay, now let's draw it. this is y, this is z, will pass through NAND, which gives you y dot z bar. Then we have x NAND z, x, and we can take it from here, which will give you x NAND z. Then we can pass this to another NAND, which will give you yz plus zx. Okay, this is how it's done. Let's do another one if you agree. Sorry, f. This is the question, okay? Using NAND to NAND gate. These are called NAND to NAND gate, okay? Now we have A NAND B, NAND B NAND C, NAND. I think I will, okay, no, ho gaya, done. So A NAND B will give you this. This is A NAND B. Now B NAND C will give you this. This is C. And then C NAND D will give you this. This is A NAND B. This is B NAND C. This is C NAND D. And then these three will be NANDed together and give you the output. That's done. That easy, guys. It's that easy. Okay. Now we will learn the NOT gate, NOT to NOT operation. Now for the NOT to NOT operation, sorry, again I'm mistaken. NOT to NOT operation, we have OR, AND and NOT. A plus B, A nor B, nor A nor B. In case of AND, A nor A, nor B nor B. We are using the OR gate. We are passing the A nor B once through the NOR gate, and then again we are passing that output through another NOR gate and getting the previous output, which is A plus B. In case of AND, we are passing A through a NOR gate, we are passing B through a NOR gate and getting the complement of that. Then you can understand how to get the complement actually, no? From this one you can understand how to get a complement. See, we are passing the A twice through a NOR gate, that will give you the complement. So that you actually know how to write the NOT operation. We'll pass one value twice through the NOR gate, that will give you the NOT operation, right? Now we are getting A bar and B bar, then we'll passing those two through another NOR gate, which will give you A and B. Done. This most of the time what happens is, most of the time we do the product of sum with the NOT to NOT gate. Most of the time we do the product of sum for the NOT to NOT gate, okay, and sum of product for that NAND to NAND gate. Okay, now what we have? Now we have A plus B bar C. So for B bar you can do what? You can pass it twice with the NOR gate, okay. B bar C. For OR, what you can do, you can pass it through one OR. Baba re, to bodo hoye gelo. Anyways, that will give you B bar plus C whole bar. Then again you have A. So you actually have to break it, you know. I'll show you why. This is a little tough. Sorry. Why did I draw very pathetic? I know, I'm sorry for that. Okay, so why did I do this? Because A didn't have any bar, right? I'll show you why. This gives you A bar plus B bar plus C bar and then whole bar to it. For that we are breaking this to A bar B bar dot plus C bar bar double bar. That gives you no bar, right? A into B bar plus C. See? Did you understood? By passing B through an OR gate twice, we are getting B bar. Then passing C and B bar through an OR gate, we are getting B bar plus C whole bar. Then we are passing that and A bar through another NOT gate. Why? Because we are getting this then. Okay, we are getting A bar plus B bar plus C whole bar, and this bar comes for this NOR. Okay, and this bar was for this one. Now we are first touching this bar, so we are breaking this bar. That means, because this is one whole thing, this multiplication breaks, this AND breaks into, this OR breaks into AND. This is A bar bar and this is B bar plus C double bar. One bar because of this and one bar because this broke, right? Now A double bar is equal to A, you know. Double bar, it goes off, it stays B bar plus C, and that's what you asked for. So guys, for today only this, we have finished the chapter. I'll give you few expressions to do with, and I would request you to pause every single time I write something, and then copy the entire thing, whatever I am teaching. So in the CW copy, with black and blue pen, do not use red and green pen as I have used, and then write it in the CW copy. Take a note of every single thing I have taught. I am not going to send you this because I think you should walk a little. Okay guys, I will leave it up to like this. If you have any kind of query, or if you have not been able to understand anywhere, please write me back. I'll be very happy to answer you. Okay, thank you guys, bye bye.